Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In today's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the new Illumination movie that just came out yesterday. And of course, me and my best friend Gian went and saw it at Sun and Surf right here in Ocean City, Maryland today. And that's going to be on the new Minions movie, Minions: The Rise of Gru. Yep, after all those delays we faced through from an original July 2020 release date, we finally got another Minions movie from Illumination. So, Minions: The Rise of Gru stars Steve Carell as Gru, of course, Steve Carell, Taraji P. Henson, Michelle Yeoh, Russell Brand, Julie Andrews, Danny Trejo, and Alan Arkin. Oh yeah, and of course, Pyre Coffin as the voice of the Minions. So the story of Minions: The Rise of Gru, it's basically like another prequel film in the Minions prequel series, which is basically the sequel to the original Minions from 2015 that starred Sandra Bullock as Scarlet Overkill in the first movie. And so now in Minions: The Rise of Gru, in this movie, in the 1970s, young Gru tries to join a group of supervillains called the Vicious Six after they oust their leader, the legendary fighter Wild Knuckles. When the interview turns disastrous, Gru and his minions go on the run with the Vicious Six hot on their tails. Luckily, he finds an unlikely source of guidance, Wild Knuckles himself, and soon discovers that even bad guys need a little help from their friends. And then, of course, all the minions, they have to go and, they have to find Gru and all that stuff. So, there you go. So, like I said, me and my best friend Gian went to the Sun and Surf Cinema earlier today, right here at Ocean City, Maryland, earlier today to see the new Minions movie, The Rise of Gru. And yeah, because even when this movie was supposed to come out in July of 2020, 2 years ago, a couple years ago, back when I first saw the first trailer from 2020, when I went and saw the first Sonic film from 2020, it did look a little pretty funny to me. I was a little interested. I was kind of interested in checking out the new Minions film since I personally don't hate Illumination at all, because I'm sure some of you guys already know that. I don't hate Illumination at all. I think Illumination is a pretty good company, in my opinion. And of course, I remember because even the first Minions movie from 2015 was also the first Illumination movie I saw in theaters. I went and saw the first Minions film back in 2015, opening day with my mom, and of course, my mom actually didn't really like the first Minions movie, so she has no interest in checking this one out. But that's fine with her. Yeah, because, my mom, so... Anyway, and I gotta say, as for a Minions film, this movie was actually pretty good. It was a good movie, and it was also a pretty funny movie, too, because it's like basically another movie about the Minions, who are also the mascots of Illumination. And I gotta say, this movie did have some pretty funny humor, and some funny moments, some funny humor. And even the voice acting itself is very good, too. It's great. Like, Steve Carell is still awesome as Gru, and he's also very funny as Gru as well. Taraji P. Henson, I thought she did good at playing Bell Bottom. And then Michelle Yeoh as Master Chow. Like, Michelle Yeoh from one of my all-time favorite films of the year so far. Like, one of my all-time favorite films of 2022 from A24, Everything Everywhere All Once. I thought Michelle Yeoh did good in this film. Russell Brand was good as Dr. Nefario. Russell Brand, Julie Andrews, and Danny Trejo. Oh, and Dolph Lundgren. I thought he did good. I thought he did pretty good in this movie too. Because I gotta say, the voice acting itself is very good, because it's like the voice actors do a good job in this film. Especially Pyre Coffin's still pretty funny as the Minions, and Pyre Coffin. And even like, we were supposed to get this movie back when this movie was supposed to come out in 2020. We were supposed to get Minions: The Rise of Gru before Sing 2, but instead we got Sing 2 first before Minions: The Rise of Gru, because Sing 2 came out last year, and now Minions: The Rise of Gru is already out. And the movie and even Minions: The Rise of Gru also had a very nostalgic soundtrack for like how it gives you that 1970s soundtrack vibes for like nostalgia. It's very good. And even the four previews I saw in front of the Minions: The Rise of Gru, the four previews I saw in front of the Minions: The Rise of Gru at Sun Surf Cinema were, okay, my mistake, guys. My mom and dad both just came in, and they were getting ready to go out with Bubba and Aaron, who are their friends of them. So, but yeah, so so as I was saying, guys, the previews I got in front of Minions: The Rise of Gru were Thor: Love and Thunder, DC League of Super Pets, Strange World, and of course, for the first time, and probably the only time so far, depending on what other movies I see, I also got the trailer to Paul Zafiri: The Legend of Hank. I'm not really that interested in seeing Paul Zafiri: The Legend of Hank. I would rather see the A24 movie Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Yeah, that's a better choice for me. But yeah, so those are basically the four previews I saw in front of Minions: The Rise of Gru, and yeah, and plus I remember from the trailer from one of the trailers. I remember this movie did have some pretty funny and pretty good quotes. Of course, like there was a part where young Gru, of course, like where Otto's actually one of the minions in the film, where Otto shows young Gru a pet rock, and then Otto basically switched the little circle jewel thing with a pet rock, and Gru's like, you traded my future for a pet rock. Yeah, I still remember that from one of the first trailers. So yeah, it's like it kind of feels pretty good that this movie's already released. And I'm actually glad that I went and saw it, because I've been seeing every Illumination movie since the first Minions from 2015. Because I didn't see the first half of the Illumination movies in theaters. Because like I said, the first Illumination movie I saw in theaters was the first Minions from 2015. So overall, Minions: The Rise of Gru was a good and funny movie from 2022, and I'm gonna give Minions: The Rise of Gru 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you like Illumination and you're a fan of the Minions, then I recommend going to see this movie. I recommend checking this movie out. I recommend going to see it. So there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on Minions: The Rise of Gru. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.